Hello everyone. So I was asked to do a garden tour and I've been procrastinating on doing that because I've been so busy just maintaining all the stuff that I have growing. So I'm going to give you a garden tour today. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I have on one side of the garden. These here are soybean, the edamame soybean that I grew from seed, and they haven't put out any pods yet, but they should be very soon. And then I have climbing up here the Asian long bean, and it looks like they're gonna start pretty soon over here and then here. And let's move on. And these are all grown on in a raised garden bed. And here I have some cucumbers that are growing. These are the long cucumbers, the slicing cucumbers, and they are growing up against the trellis. And then I also have these that are growing, and these are called a cucamelon. And the interesting thing about it is that they're miniature fruit size. They look like watermelon, but they taste like cucumber. So they're really delicious and refreshing, and they're great in salads and drinks. But it looks like it's flowering, so I should be getting some pretty soon. And then here's more cucumbers. And the cucumbers are actually growing, as you can see here. Over here. So those are my cucumbers. And then over here we have my grapevines that are also along the fence. And we have some grapes growing over here. They're really tiny. And the grapes, they are growing on a trellis that my husband made with the materials that we had. So on this side of the garden we have the hydrangeas. There's different colors. There's the blue one, some purple ones. It's really gorgeous. So many flowers that it's just heavy, and it's starting to fall down, sink down. On this side I have lilies that are growing. This one's absolutely gorgeous. And here I have some Oriental Lilies, different colors. This is like a darker color, a lighter pink, a really dark red one. And they are really big. If you can see them compared to the size of my hand, they're pretty big. So this is the view of my garden beds. I have 3 of them, and 2 of them are the raised garden beds. So let's walk down this first one, and I still have some of the cucamelon that I'm growing on this side also. Oh, and look, I see a cucamelon fruit. And then I have some kohlrabis that are growing. It's my first year growing it, and it turned out pretty good. And then over here I have some spearmints. These things are great in tea. It's just, it's wild. It just grows like crazy. Once you plant it, they'll just take off. And then I have some lemongrass that are growing, and lemongrass is great for Asian cooking. some lemongrass. And then in this garden bed, I have some wing beans that are growing. It's my first year successfully growing these because every time that I've tried to plant it, I've either planted it too early where there's still frost and they'll die when I put them out, or it's just too late in the season and then they end up dying because there's not enough heat and light. So this year is looking pretty good. I have one that's lining up the trellis here, so that's really exciting. And then I have some bush beans in here. Another bush bean over here. I have some tomatoes. And these I didn't even plant. Somehow this one just started growing in the garden bed. I guess it must have been some seeds that had fallen from a while ago and decided to grow. And then I have some onions growing over here. These are the yellow onions. And I have a big tomato that's growing over here also. No fruits yet, but they are flowering. And then here are the corn stalks and our palm tree. It's a beautiful day out. And the corn is actually developing. So you see, it's starting to have the hair, and the corn is starting to plump up here. And here's another one on the stalk. It's just a corn stalk. And then I have some kiwi. It's just a kiwi vine. I haven't gotten any fruits from it yet, but this is my second year with it, so hopefully in the next year I'll start getting some fruits. And these are my blueberry bushes. I'm going to go through this corn maze over here, and these are my gladiolus. And so I have these blueberry bushes, and then in the bottom of the blueberry bushes I have strawberries. We've already finished harvesting the blueberries and the strawberries, so there isn't any more. More of the gladiolus. More blueberry bush. And this is the back. And in this container here, this wine barrel container, I have Thai chili pepper that I also grew from seed, and I have some pansies as a companion planting. And in this garden bed I have more lemongrass, and these I grew just from cuttings from the store, so they look really happy. And I put this in here maybe about 2 weeks ago, so they're doing really good. Stalks are getting fat and they look healthy and happy. And I have more pansies going in here.